My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for 7/11/2021. It's July 11th. It's about 6:20 p.m. Kid is already asleep. We went camping this weekend, camping in a tent, and I set it up and managed by myself. I did have my two sister-in-laws and their family there as well, both to get the kids to have some play dates and kind of a support to kind of prove that I could do this camping thing on my own if I had to. They were very, very helpful. So, but I do have the confidence to think I could take her camping, just her and me, and it would be fine. I think she would be bored. She had a lot of fun with her cousins, so I don't know what she'd do if it was just me. I don't know. Anyway, um, I had a conversation with a friend of mine over the weekend, and it really got me thinking about patterns. That's kind of something that I look for when I do my nutritional counseling. We look for patterns in eating habits that may be worth changing. And we work hard to slowly change those patterns. And that change happens really slowly. It's just one day, one decision at a time. Um, and one consistent, different decision at a time. And that's hard. That's real hard because we ingrain habits in ourselves all the time without thinking about it. But to change those habits consciously is tricky and it's harder. And I feel like, myself included, we all have these patterns that kind of express who we are to the outside world beyond what we consciously think of as patterns. Um, like, oh, here's my pattern. I am really good at long distance relationships. There we go. One of the few. Why am I good at this? Because I tend to be really introspective. I am not terribly outgoing. I am a thinker, and I'm not a very reactionary person. I like to be able to sit with my thoughts and my feelings and then express them. So having that gap in time works for me. Always did, even when I was younger. Um, I am very trusting, and it's gotten me in trouble more times than I can count, but I refuse to believe that trusting someone who is your partner is wrong. Trusting them to protect your relationship, unless you are in a relationship that is by nature temporary, like girlfriend, boyfriend, that kind of relationship. Those are temporary, dating temporary. Um, but I believe that once you take those commitment steps, whatever they are, committed relationship, if moving in together is your level of commitment, if getting married is your level of commitment, that from that point on, you're agreeing that you're going to protect this and do what you can that's in the best interest of your relationship as well as yourself. Hopefully, they're kind of the same thing, right? Um, so yeah. So that's kind of where I've stood, and that's always been my thing. So I guess I could be argued that I'm a serial monogamist. I go from one usually serious romantic relationship to another usually serious romantic relationship, thus ending in my marriage that's currently been alive and kicking and still doing well almost 11 years later. Crazy, but it works for me. So yeah, that's my pattern. And it really, in talking about looking for other people's patterns, it's kind of hard because we don't always know the history of people, so it's hard to see patterns unless you're around them a lot or you've known them for a long time. Um, but I'm going to actively look at some other patterns that I have in my life. And just like I do nutritional coaching, maybe there's some of those patterns that I need to work on shifting. So I think I'm going to think about my patterns more going forward. Um, Gosh, what else did I talk about? I'm tired. This trip was great, but it was exhausting. My mother-in-law is coming over next Saturday, so I don't know if I'm going to get very much vlogging in. I'm going to try because that might be my sanity, because I will not have any of that alone time that I so enjoy. Having somebody staying in my house, and a house where we don't even have a guest room, so she'll just be camping out on a cot in the living room. Talk about no privacy for anybody, especially her though. So, um, yeah, that's what I've got. So, yeah, patterns, small thing, big thing. What are some of your patterns? Anything you want to change? If you changed it, go ahead and comment. If you didn't change it, why not? I don't know. Open to comments as always. Uh, I'm gonna go get a leftover hard wine seltzer and go kick it on the couch for a while. So today was great. Tomorrow will be even better.